Well, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the host that never sleeps again. You know, these videos I've been making like this, talking and telling stories, that they seem to get more views than anything else I do on here. Anyways, I thought about making a patron-only video, and I thought, well, I need to follow up on that girl that won't take no for an answer. So I'm just going to make one video and put them both into that, and then split it when I edit the patrons only video. I'll cut it off, and then the rest of it is going to go to YouTube. But you patrons going to see both of them. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. Anyways, follow up on the girl. I'll tell you about that first. The girl that won't take no for an answer came back yet again. I'm losing count and losing, you know, it's getting hard to remember. Several days, mid to late September. Today is October 21st, by the way, 2024. Mid to late September. Hadn't seen anything of her, but I knew she was out of jail, because she come right straight back here when she got out of jail after being in jail for 2 months. I got a little fenced in area behind the house here. Always let Lily outside there. We used to have 2 or 3 dogs in the house, and we'd let them out back there and not have to worry about them running away, you know. They couldn't get over the fence or out of the fence. I only have Lily now, is the only one left. And I let her out there all the time. I don't think she would run away if the fence wasn't even there. But anyways, you know, me going in and out, I usually go in and out that way anymore since the wife left. And I got to noticing the gate. It's a chain link fence. It's got a little gate over there on the corner. Went out there one day and the gate was unlatched. And I thought, man, I never forget to latch that gate. So, yeah, I thought, well, I guess I must have forgot to latch it that day because I was out the day before. Well, I made sure it was latched. And I don't know if it was the next day or a couple of days, or I can't remember exactly if it was the very next day or 2 days or 3 or 4. But I remember going out there again a second time, and it was unlatched, and it was open a little bit. And I thought, now I know I did not do that. I never forget to latch that gate. So, I latched it again. And one of my grandsons was down, the oldest one, and he said, I said, is that a bicycle down here in front of the house in the ditch? He said, yeah. He looked at it and said it was his old bicycle that was up here behind my carport. I know that girl had been here around behind the house trying to get in. She checks every door, man, every window even, to see what's unlocked. It's some way she can get in. But I didn't know she had been here when this was happening. And we determined she was the one opening the gate, you know, to get to that back door to check it. And she saw that bicycle behind my carport. Man, the weeds has growed up back here bad, you know. I mean, the bank, the ground kind of drops off real steep, and there's gravel in there, and I never mow that because you can't get a lawnmower down in there. So I don't do anything to it. Like say it's in the back of the carport, you can't see it anyway unless you're in the backyard. But you couldn't even see those bicycles in there. My grandson just had them for parts, I think, more than anything else, because none of them's rideable. But we determined that girl was the one back here opening the gate. And she had to have been the one that saw those bikes out there and took one. If you get down here at my driveway, it took her from my driveway about 20 feet, not even that far, to figure out this bike's no good. She figured it would be faster than walking, you know what I mean? And she found out pretty quick, in about 20 feet, it wasn't even rideable. So what she do, just throws it in the ditch beside the road. My ditch, but I mean, still yet, she was going to steal the bicycle. I heard she was pretty bad about that, really sticky fingers. So anyways, the 25th of September, 2024, she showed up here again. Banging on every door, man. Banging on every window. Pounding the hell out of my sliding glass door in there. I call up 911 again. It's just like, my God, like I said, I'm losing. I can't keep up with the time or the dates anymore, man. It's just too active with things I have to remember. But I remember this, so I could tell. I'm going to put this part on YouTube too, because so many people ask me whatever happened to her. September 25th, she shows up here at night. I don't remember what time, it was dark. Banging on all the doors and windows trying to get in. I called up 911, told them, I said, man, I am really sick of this. The lady said, we have 2 officers in your area. They'll be there just in a few minutes. And they was, man, it wasn't no time they come. And she was still out here this time. Last time I called them, they come down and she had took off somewhere. Twice that one day. But she was sitting out here. I seen her, you know, her head rolling around like that and putting cigarettes out on the floor and throwing the butt down on the floor on my porch. She always leaves a mess of shit out there every single time. But I got to go out there and pick all that stuff up and dispose of it. Soda glasses, those big tall soda cups, chips, cookies, anything you can think of, man. It's different every time. Anyway, she was sitting out there having a big party again, September 25th. And it wasn't just a few minutes, the law showed up out there. And I went out there and he's trying to get out of her why she keeps coming back here like that. I said she's sick, man. That's why she keeps doing it. She needs mental help. So one of the officers said, can we go inside? I want to talk to you privately for a minute. And I said, sure. So he stepped inside and shut the door. Her and the other cop stayed out there. And he said, you know, it was really getting monotonous running up here so many trips to get her. Like he was getting in my shit. And I said, dude, you know, you don't hate this any worse than I do. I'm sick to death of the damn girl, you know. I haven't seen her for like 10 years, maybe 12 or 15 even. And all of a sudden she moves in my driveway, has all that junk. Those of you there again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the drum dial video. I'll tell about this at the end of that video. And then I have a second video on it. Something about, yes, it really happened too. And then this one's the third one. So anyways, I just got right back in his shit, man. I said, you know, I'm not doing anything to persuade her. The first day she came here, begged me to go to the bathroom, I let her go, and she was hungry. I give her food and a bottle of pop. That's all I've done. That shouldn't have persuaded her. But, you know, I still don't feel bad about doing that, giving her something to eat and letting her lay in there and sleep for 5 hours. But I told the cop, I said, you know, I don't like this any more than you do, man. I said, I don't know why she keeps coming back here like that. Well, he took her, he arrested her, cuffed her and booked her and put her right back in the same jail that she had just got out of, had been in for 2 months. And, hold on. She's got the same case number that she had. The last time they arrested her, her bond was like $20,000. Okay, she got arrested for the very same thing. The only thing different is she had some kind of controlled substance on her that night out here. Probably those strips of Subutex or Suboxone or whatever that was she had. That's the only thing different. It said controlled substance with intent to deliver or something, plus trespassing. anyways, he took her. She's in jail right now. Like I say, this is October the 21st. It's Monday, I think. Yeah. So she's already almost been in there a month. All this has happened since the last video I made about her. So I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen with her. Lord. I never even told the cop about her stealing the bicycle. Never even mentioned that. I didn't think of it, really. After we stepped inside and he got in my shit like he did. And then I kind of got back in his. Told him he's no more tired of this than I am, you know. And I told him, I said, something needs to be done with that girl. Probably when she gets out of jail, she's going to come right back here yet again. And I'm getting really tired of it, man. And I said there again, if she knocks the glass out of I got a very expensive sliding glass door in there, huge big one. I said, if she breaks the glass out of that, banging on it, you know, it's going to really get ugly then. I mean, it's really going to be, you're going to have a bigger reason to come here and get her. But anyways, that's what I wanted to catch you up on the girl for those of you who've been asking. I'm going to put this on Patreon first. And I got another story to tell you, the patrons. I'm going to cut the video right here, probably close to here, because I don't want this story I'm about to tell you on YouTube, or at least not now, yet. So, anyway, she's still in jail. I checked today, she was still in there, and like I say, it's almost been 1 month already. And I don't know if they'll keep her longer this time. I thought that was odd with her bail, though. The last time it was $20,000. This time she got the same case number. Everything's the same except having a controlled substance with intent to deliver. And her bail this time was only $1,500. Maybe they just set that at will or whatever they want to, you know, put it at. Probably. That's probably the case. But same case number and everything, man. Hopefully they'll keep her in jail longer this time. They need to get her help is what they need to do. It would appear that way. At least that's what I think, you know. I'm just sick of it, man. I am sick to death of it. I told that cop, I said, I'm too busy, man, to have this kind of crap going on every time she gets out of jail, having to put up with her. I should have told him, if I would have thought about her stealing that bicycle and being right back here behind the gate, I didn't know she was back here until I finally figured, you know, when I seen that bike, that's who that was leaving the gate open. She didn't knock any of those times. So she probably checked all the windows and the back door, the very rear door. There's 3 doors to get out of here. And I'm sure she checked all 3 of them. Plus probably windows too. I opened the door out there the other morning and let Lily outside. Put on coffee and messed around here, opened blinds. Went and opened the door to let Lily back in. And man, there was the biggest black snake I ever saw in my life laying right at the step. Lily just walked past it and come on in, and the snake had got up there to get into the sunshine to get warm because it was cold the night before. The only thing I could find was a pair of these long arm things with the handle. You squeeze the handle and the arm's about 3 feet long and it closes. You reach up on top of shelves and get stuff with it. That's what was laying there. So I grabbed that, reached down with it and got a hold of the snake right behind the head and flung it out in the yard away from the house. Yeah, I hate to kill them, but it came right straight back to the house where I was, right at the step, made a turn and went right along the house and then under the house. I thought, holy shit, it went under the house. So I thought, come here and sat down and started drinking my coffee and thinking about that. I thought, man, I've got rabbit wire and vents with screen in them on all these open cinder blocks in the foundation. It's too big to get through rabbit wire, or those vents has got really fine screen. Only other place I could think of was my dryer duct. The dryer got a duct that blows the hot air outside. It had to have went up in there. I thought, holy shit, he's in my dryer now. So I run in there and do a load of clothes. I have to do laundry now since the wife left. Do everything. Got to do everything, man. I mean every freaking thing. Dishes, laundry, sweep, cut the grass, weed eat. Everything that breaks, I got, no help at all from her. But anyways, I did a load of laundry. Kept looking out there watching for the snake. Never seen it no more. Put the laundry in the dryer, turned it on. I thought, this way he'll come out now. And he never did. Never did see him come out. So he could have came out sometime, as fast as it was. He could come out while I was doing the laundry and crawled away without me seeing him, I guess. But I was just hoping that snake would be out there whenever she was out there sometime, you know what I mean? Because it's living in that area somewhere or under the house. But it'd be nice if, someone like her would step on it and not me. Alright. Right here's where I'm going to cut the video. The rest of this video will be played on for the patrons too. But where I'm going to cut it right here now will only be played for patrons only and not on YouTube. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, man. Like I said, I just got through telling the story on the patron video. This is back to YouTube again now. About all the crap that's been going on. Wow. Unbelievable. You guys, if I could tell you all of it on YouTube, I think you'd understand, man. I believe you would be able to know. Anyways, looks like we got about 20 some minutes, 25 minutes or something, close to that. So I want to thank all my patrons from the heart. Thank you so very much. And I thank all my subscribers as well. It's like I said, it's weird. These kind of videos seem to get more views than anything else I do on YouTube. I don't know, maybe I'll just start doing more of this. Throw repair videos in occasionally, I don't know. Lord knows I got the work in there to do. Plenty of that. I do it every day, man. Every single day. I just don't video so much because, like I said, it's so much activity going on around here, man. All the time. Day and night, all the time. That's why it's called the house that never sleeps. Thank you, God. I'll see you next time.